Okay, Edin, thought for the day.
Eso.
It's kind of intimidating because I never seen the screen before, so. So I want to start off with a quote that I read this morning. I've been trying to like prep for this for like 2 weeks, and then about a week ago I was like, you know what, screw that, I'm just gonna speak from the heart. And it says some roads you need to take alone. No friends, no family, no partner, just you and God. At the age of 16, that's what happened to me. I got locked up, and I did about 14 years by myself. My friends were in my neighborhood, my family were at home, and it was just me. Every time I traveled in a state bus, it was by myself. Anytime I went to the hole, it was by myself. Anytime I went to a new prison, it was by myself. You know, because of that, I was able to learn who I am. You know, for a lot of years, I thought I was this cartoon character. You know, I put a nickname on me, I put tattoos, and I really thought I was a gang member. And I lived my whole life like that. And it wasn't until I was in those cells by myself that I realized who I was. And that's when you figure out who you are, when you're by yourself, when you have no distractions, you don't have the homies telling you what to do, or a girl trying to like manage your life, or your mom telling you that you're messing up. When you're by yourself in a dark place, that's where you start to see, and that's where I started to see. And it took me about 11 years, and I started to see through education. College found me, I didn't find college. You know, a friend of mine told me to go to school, and I was like, nah, I'm undocumented, I'm cool, I don't have a social, I'm not gonna go to college. And I didn't for like 11 years, and everything that happened to me in my life landed me to a spot where I needed to be, and that was darkness. You know, it was my 11th year of incarceration. I was still chipping in drugs, I was still getting high, but my stepfather died. And I didn't know it then, but today I know it, that he played a big role in my life. He was the only role model that I had. He taught me how to, he taught me my work ethics, he taught me about life, and he taught me one thing that is negative, but it allowed me to like really find myself, and that was drug addiction. He taught me about drug addiction, you know, and it was through drug addiction as well that I found myself. And I say all this to say that at the end of the day, we all have a purpose, you know, and we're all gonna do this shit by our own. You know, there's faces we're probably not gonna see ever again in our lives. And I learned that in prison. I seen homies that died, I seen family members that I never got to bury, you know, and we just gotta go. And if you read that quote again, it tells you that you do everything by yourself, just you and God. And I didn't know that. I didn't know God was guiding me. You know, I could have got deported 5 months ago. I was in a cell thinking, you know what, this is it. Everything I've done, it's a wrap. I'm going to another country and I'm gonna do life out there. And I really believed that. And it wasn't until I really prayed and I asked God, like, you know what, I need help. And that was the day before I got released after doing almost 14 years. And I found it. I found that peace right before I left the night before. I didn't feel like I didn't have a baggage anymore. I was like, fuck it, whatever happens, happens. If I get deported, it's gonna happen. And I walked out. I was in R&R, and there was an ICE agent, and I seen him, and he taunted me, like he looked at me and he was telling me, like, you know what, I got you. And I was cool with it, you know, I wasn't scared of him. I was like, fuck it, you know, I've been through worse. This is, you know. But I remember that the night before I had prayed, and I believed it, and I made it, you know, and I'm here today. And that goes for everybody that were here, whether you're young, old, seniors, whatever, you know what I mean? We got it, you know what I mean? I had to crack a joke. In general, just, you know, we all got it. We all can do whatever we want, you know, and it's everything. We all have a different purpose, you know. Some people might be good at school, some people might be good at computers, but whatever it is, it's going to be you alone and God, you know, and then just believe that. And then if you believe that, believe me, I'm standing here because of God, and I thank that, and I thank everybody that's opened their arms to me.